most men are with women they are not really compatible with because they've made these four mistakes I'm going to mention in this video. When you're choosing a life partner, and especially when it has to do with a woman you know you want to end or you want to live the rest of your life with, you see that committed relationship that you are in. If you're noticing that you're doing these four things, it means you're making the worst mistake of your life. Don't go in, don't continue, because you will never ever find happiness living with her. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to always stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Happy Sunday, guys. Number one biggest mistake you should never make when choosing a life partner. In fact, if you ask many men, they will tell you, oh, we make this mistake. Carelessly, we think marriage is something when you go in, everything is going to stew, everything is going to be well. Even women you didn't make mistake with, you didn't make this mistake with, you chose rightly. Once in a while, anyone who has been in marriage will tell you, once in a while, there is always an issue. Not to talk of when you make this mistake, when choosing your wife. See, marriage sometimes can be a hell because you're two different individuals that come together to accept yourselves as one. So if there is a clash, that acceptance is not going to work. You both will struggle to accept yourselves, thereby living a miserable life in that marriage. So, number one biggest mistake many men make when choosing their life partner is getting married to a woman without checking if both of them are really compatible. You just jump into marriage without really checking if the both of you are compatible. Now, there are so many things to check if you want to get married to a woman. So many things. Don't overlook any signs. Don't overlook any. If immediately you notice a woman's value and yours does not align, don't force that relationship. Don't force that marriage because it's something you're going to really struggle. You will struggle with staying sane, really making her happy, or even she making you happy. In most cases, you guys will never agree. You'll be on a loggerhead. So most times, many men feels inside the marriage or into the marriage, a woman is going to change, or the way they feel about the woman is going to change. Nothing changed in marriage. You see how you guys started. If you didn't start well, there's every tendency that marriage is not going to last. Have you wondered why we have so many divorces these days? Yes, we have so many divorces because many times, especially you as a man, you make the mistake of choosing the right woman. You knew that this woman is interested in someone else. Her mind is not with you. She's maybe having affairs all over the place. She's not giving you the attention you need. She can't call, she can't text, she can't even look out for you. The next thing you say, oh, let me just get married to her. When I get married to her, she's going to change. No one change in the marriage. If they don't feel anything for you, it's hard for them to feel it inside the marriage. That is why most times the first thing that comes to their mind is, how do I let go of this person? Relationship is quite different from marriage. You know why? In relationship, the both of you will go back to your different houses. You're not living together. That is why if you meet a woman, maybe you impregnate her, you guys are living together, you will find out that if she put to bed, you've never seen her people. It is difficult for you to prepare your mind to go see her people because she's not really the kind of woman you really want to settle with. And most times you don't get to really get married to her. You don't get to end up with her because her attitude has changed, everything remains the same. She did not change. She's that same woman you knew. You saw those characters, but you thought you could overlook it. But when you guys are not living under the same roof, you notice that this character is something you cannot live with. Any day you feel, oh, you want to settle down, you should also look out for a woman who have tolerance, and you, a woman you know you can tolerate. This is very, very important. If she have tolerance to a greater length, those your excesses, she's going to tolerate them. But if she doesn't have tolerance, and what makes a woman to have tolerance? If she's interested in you, if there's an attraction, if she likes you, if she loves you, this is where she can build herself into maybe liking some of the things you like, Most times, if she doesn't even like most of the things you like, she's going to always communicate it. No, babe, I don't like this. This is where you feel okay. You need to make some adjustment. You need to make some compromises. But she won't utterly want to change everything about you. But those things she feels, even you know she likes most of the things you like. So if she complain about one particular thing, you're quick to say, okay, let me look into it and make adjustment. It's easier to make an adjustment. But if she hates everything you hate, you know it is difficult to make those adjustments because you feel, oh, I will now lose myself in the process. Nobody will know about me. I've been living my life this way before you came in. That is because the both of you are not compatible. Can you take your time as a man before choosing a life partner? Take your time to choose, to ask yourself if the both of you are very compatible. If you're not compatible, do not choose her. She is not for you. Then the second mistake you make is settling with a woman because she is beautiful. Beauty is not all it entails to be in a successful relationship. Many men will tell you, oh, I like her, she's too fine, even though she's not respecting you. You feel, oh, you've won a jackpot because a beautiful woman accepted you. Most times they accept you. They are not accepting you because they really want you. They are accepting you because no one can tolerate their bad behavior. It's just you that can tolerate that bad behavior. Because of their beauty, they are supposed to be attracting every man, but men are really running away from them. So when they now end up with you, they give you rules, they give you condition, they make you feel they're doing you a favor for staying with you. And you feel, oh, because she's beautiful, she have front, she have back, so therefore let me just settle with her. There, oh, okay, since she left every other man and come and settle with me, she did not leave every other man. Other men cannot handle her. They cannot tolerate those bad behavior you're willing to tolerate. Everything is not about beauty. Everything is not about the package, the front and back. Some, your of you will have women who are willing to do everything and anything for you. You have women who will love you, cherish you, take very good care of you. But for some reason, you don't want those women. If they ask you, you say, oh, she did not go to school. School, most times women who even attend school, who go to school, most times finds it difficult to keep a home. Why? They are always claiming rights. There's always this tug of war of who will be right and who will be wrong, who will be in control and who will be not. Most times it's not as if education is bad, because me, I'm educated. It's not as if education is bad, but then even if with her education, is she willing to listen to you? Is she willing to submit? Can you tell her things and she believe you, or she feels she makes greater judgment than you? It is not just about beauty. Beauty without her listening to you, of what use is it to you? Every man wants to feel they are king in their own paradise. So, what is the essence of you feeling like a slave in your own paradise? Because of how she's talking to you, how she belittled you, or how she even make you look less or compare you to other people. Most men, they will tell you, oh, I like women who is outspoken. I don't like this woman because she's not talking to me. Most time, most of you don't even know what you want. That one that is talking to you, that can easily put you down, put you in your place, make you do her bidding, whether you like it or not. Most of you will start chasing women like that. The one that will want to listen, respect you, and humble herself to follow your lead, you don't want them. Then this one, you know, that will never listen to you, you want to stay with her and you want to now force her to now respect you. How is that even possible? It's never possible. If she's not respecting you from the onset, there is nothing that will make her respect you now. There is no tendency she's ever going to respect you. So go for women who are willing to listen to you, to submit to you, whether they are educated or not educated. Package your women after you've had them. Package them the way you want them to be. This is how you get that woman. The way that woman see you from the onset of your relationship with her, this is how she will continue to see you. Nothing is going to change. But if she did not see you that way from the beginning of your relationship, she's never going to see you that way. And when she don't see you that way, she's never going to submit listen, or even follow your leadership in the marriage. This is why most men are very, very miserable. They are very, very miserable when it comes to marriage. They are not, many men are in marriages that they are not happy because they made this singular mistake. They made mistake of choosing women who did not choose them, because the women are beautiful, because the women have front and back. Some will tell you, like I met one who says, oh, she can knack. I've never met a woman who knacks like her, but she's disrespectful. I was like, can you really settle with her because she can knack? Is that all you need in a woman? He said, I have a woman who gives me respect, who do everything I want, who submit to me. But for some reason, I find myself falling in love with this one because she can knack, but this one doesn't even know how to cook. It's just the knacking. Can you tell yourself the truth that that knacking is all you want? You can easily get knacking from anywhere. But when you don't have a woman, first thing you should do is, before you pick a woman, ask yourself, can she raise your kids? What you're seeing, if you're seeing it in your kids, will you really be proud of yourself? Will you be happy? It is not just about that decision at that time. It is not about yourself. Look at your future in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next 30 years. You know, some generations are going to come out of you. How proud of yourself will you be that you raised those kids? Can she raise them? You don't just choose a woman, you choose for your children who will be the mother of your kids. Most of you made terrible mistakes when choosing. You go for beauty, you go for back, you go for front. Some will tell you, what is the essence of maybe getting married and she doesn't have what I can touch and she doesn't have nyash. She might have the nyash. She have what you can touch. Does she have character? That character that will bring you home, that character that will make the home to that house to be a home for all of you to live in, does she have it? Most times you guys are short-sighted when choosing a woman, when choosing a wife. You don't go straight down to her roots. Where did she come out from? How is her father and her mother? What are their relationship? What are their relation? What is her relationship with her dad? What is her relationship with her mom? Those are important. You guys don't. Anyway, you just see women. Some they will even tell you. They will set camera. They will tell you, "I'm matchmaking you." You will try everything to make the relationship work. Do you know who the woman is? Do you know who you're getting to know? Do you know that person you want to spend the rest of your life with? Do you know her? You don't really know who she is. Just okay. In fact, any matchmaking they do for you, the lady will show you what you really want to see, because in that matchmaking you made your intention known. You're looking for a wife, so in most cases they will pretend to be that good woman you want them to see. They will pretend. When you now marry them, you know that they're not saints. I would even advise, do not come on social media and look for matchmaking. Women are very, very pretentious in nature. If you make your intention known to them from the beginning, that is them showing you they can't be their real self with you anymore. It is not possible. They will test you to really bring out that you that never existed. You'll feel, oh, let me just pretend I can tolerate these things because I really like her a lot. You will tolerate it and you will keep tolerating it. Things have really gone south. Things have really spoiled. Because you, as a man, your authority from the beginning you meet a woman is your ability to approach her. You see those times you're checking her, it is memorable to a woman. But now you give somebody a platform to link you. Where is the memory in it? Get a woman you know you can talk to yourself. There is every see, there are times you stay, you want to relive moments. What is there to relive? How did you guys meet? Have you wondered all those things? It means a lot to a woman. In case you don't know, I will bring out a topic like this for those of you that really want to learn from it. There are things, because if they match make you to a greater length, the both of you are not truthful to yourselves anymore. You want to keep her. she wants you to keep her. In most cases, they don't go for men who are struggling. Have you asked yourself why? They are not true to themselves. Even if they like that man, in as he's struggling, they can never settle for him. Most of them that they are matching you with, most of them have relationships, not just relationship. Most of them have relationships that they are not really proud of. How then do you think they will be proud of you? When you're dealing with a woman, you must be very smart. That is why most times guys are on my inbox, lots of them. Please do matchmaking for us. Matchmake. If me would do matchmaking, I will scrutinize the woman, I will scrutinize you. If I find out that the both of you are not really compatible, from the beginning when I hear your voices, I know if you're compatible, because from the question I'm going to ask you, the question, this one they will give you guidelines on what to ask and what not to ask. I will not do like that. The way I speak to you gives me clue on what to ask you. If the both of you are not matchable, I know that the both of you, your values does not align. This is one thing, even if somebody want to matchmake you, this is one thing they should do for you. They should use your, when they ask questions, they should drive some things from your answers to know if the both of you are compatible or not. You will still hear it when the both of you talk. So you know that these ones, they cannot go. But if they are compatible, fine and good, they can really find a way to resolve issue. If you're not compatible with someone, it is difficult to resolve issue with that person. It is difficult to live under the same roof with that person. If your only concern is just the beauty, the front and back, you will always make mistake, which many men have already made. Some men even went into a relationship because the lady is a Christian. Is that enough reason to even go into a relationship? No, it is not. Don't overlook her bad behavior because she goes to church or she's a religious person. You will make the worst mistake of your life. You will see, it's even best you know a woman that she's doing something, you know her with it, than she showing you what she wants you to see. Those ones are the worst of them all. Let her show you this, oh, this thing. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm a very decent woman, but with a touch of a shower vibe. When you're with your husband, there are times you want to talk dirty. You don't want to hold back some things. You want to make him know that you two because you won't let the relationship to be boring. Especially when it comes to marriage. Marriage, you don't they hook forever. So everything you need to do to make it work, to make it sweet, and to make it fun. Most marriages, there's no spice. There is no fun because you don't get to know yourselves before committing to this person. They don't get to know you before committing to you. So most times they will say, okay, they're matchmaking you. Some women will say, from now to 3 months, you should at least start doing something, coming to see their people. And you will accept. Like serious. Even 1 year is too even short to even know a woman. Not to talk of 3 months. They will push you into committing earlier without knowing this